If you listen closely, you can hear Dutch and Molly telling each other how much they love each other.
What's wrong now?
I seen you looking at her, Dutch.
Who?
You know who. Getting too old for you, am I? That's how it usually works with you, isn't it?
You're delusional. Again.
Won't even look me in the eye, but you look at her all day.
Doesn't matter what I say, you'll believe whatever fantasy you're currently living in.
Fantasy? You think this is a fantasy for me?
I do not have the energy for this right now.
Oh, it's written all over you. I'm not stupid, I've been watching.
Oh, that much is painfully clear.
You're playing a dangerous game.
Will you be quiet? I am trying to read here.
Pig!
The thing that stands out to me is how pleasant they are around each other. It's really inspirational. Of course, we are back for Attempt 1, Episode 13, lucky Episode 13, might I add, of attempting to beat Red Dead Redemption 2 without dying. Last episode, we basically played Mailman for Beau Gray and Penelope Braithwaite, as we exchanged some letters, which they had written back and forth, which sounds very exciting if you don't think about it at all. If you do think about it, it's pretty awful. At this point, our missions are... well, we really don't have many leads at all. We know John and Hosea are waiting for us somewhere outside of camp. We know John has the moonshine. That's what Abigail told us in the last episode. I have no idea where he would have stored that. I mean, if it was me, I would have probably kept it in camp. That would make all kinds of sense because, let's face it, nobody's going to find us out here. But apparently John saw otherwise and decided it was going to be a better idea to stash it someplace else. So what I was thinking we could start off with today is trying to track down a perfect elk pelt. We know we need that to craft one of the satchels, which is going to allow us to carry more tonics. So far, we've tracked down the perfect deer and the perfect buck pelt for that. We got to head north in order to find the elk. I thought on our way out, we could stop off near that stable where we kept the oil wagon. Maybe that's where John has decided to stash the moonshine. After all, Abigail did tell us we would know where that spot is. So that's the only thing I could think of at this point. What I wanted to do is go ahead and let me make sure I've got proper clothing for all the different environments we're going to face on our trek north. I want to save that. And of course, it's doing that thing where it takes one of my outfits off the horse. It really bugs me when it does this. So let's go ahead and remake that warm weather outfit we had. Shouldn't be too bad. I need to take the coat off, take the vest off, take the gloves off. Alright, so on the horse, there's something for cold weather, hot, average. Let me see if I can cook any meat before I head out. I know I've got a campfire I can drop in the wilderness and cook at any point, but might as well knock it out before we start off on the journey.
You ain't gonna turn us in, are you?
I just heard that Adler woman wants to cut your dick off and feed it to her horse.
Hey, now, just 'cause you're dressed like the law don't mean you can act like it.
We have fun here. Do not have enough mint, oregano, or thyme. Okay, super. Let's cook a few pieces anyway. By the way, if you're watching this and you also voted in the Twitter poll, which was me trying to poll the audience of what would ultimately kill me on this run, it's worth noting I'm very aware that going out up north to hunt animals is going to put that to the test, because I said, or you guys voted 100% that an animal would be the most likely thing to kill me. And yes, I'm aware it's episode 13, and putting that to the test might not be the best idea, but hey, we're going to go for it. Peter there, shotgun there.
Hey! Over here! Over here! Please, friend. You gotta help me out here. Come on. You're wasting time I don't have. Thanks for nothing.
Probably another prisoner wanting me to shoot the chains off his ankle so he can run away. I gotta be mindful of my route north, because I don't want to go too close to Valentine. I got a feeling that place could still be on lockdown with bounty hunters and lawmen and the like looking for me around the perimeter. So I'm thinking what I want to do is stay pretty close to Emerald Station, and then once I get up into the tree line, cut east.
Been out in open country, taking it day by day. You all right, girl?
Yeah.
I keep seeing that pile of bones in the road. We must have killed something at some point. I don't remember what that was. That's not normal.
Hey, mister, can you help me?
Not today.
Please help me.
Seems like the state line ought to be close.
Yeah.
And the nice thing about doing this now is, obviously, if we're able to get the satchel and everything that we need, we won't have to go back to this later. So I'll be able to carry that with me through the rest of the playthrough. Here's the stable. Let's see if John pulled a big brain play and put that moonshine in the same place we hid the oil wagon.
Yep.
Am I not in the right place? I could have sworn there was a shack around here. Maybe it was down this way. Yep, there's the shack. No sign of Mr. Marston, however. I wonder if there's anything worth grabbing out of this basement while we're here. We'll go ahead and take the premium cigarette. Gotta smoke one to take one. Yeah, so that gives us another card. On the off chance we wind up getting a full set of those cigarette cards, it'll be worth some money, but I'll be very surprised if we wind up with a full set. What does that valerian root do? Probably goes to Kit. Huh. I forgot I had a gold bar to sell to a fence. Consuming this will give you Deadeye experience. Absolutely. Right, nothing in the chimney. Let's keep at it. We're about to the state line. I'll go ahead and change over into my average temperature clothes.
Yeah.
Help me! Someone help me!
Yeah.
These people are going to realize I'm playing this like an outlaw early on. I don't have time for their charity. Branches over there. I might be far enough west that I'll still be okay. Also want to try not to get too close to the Heartland oil fields. Bet I don't need a perfect bison pelt.
Yeah.
Bet I could find one back there. My gut's telling me to go a little bit further this way. So that's what I'm going to do. My gut served me well so far. See, look at that.
There we go.
Got a rabbit out of it. Seems like in online, it's an automatic kill if you run over a rabbit with your horse. That's a couple of small animals I've hit in story mode, and I've had to go back and shoot them after thinking that I had killed them already.
Hey, mister! Help me!
This is that three-way crossing here. Fort Wallace this way. This feels like about as far south as an elk would show up. I didn't look anything up about elk spawns or anything before I did this, so I'm trying to keep the spirit of adventure in this. Going off of memory plus what I know from playing the online. Is that one over there?
Easy now.
Sure enough. I did not see how many stars that was. One star. That was a Rocky Mountain bull elk, though. I thought what I saw was a standard elk. Maybe not, though. That's got to be the same animal. We'll keep looking.
Yeah.
Military fort here on the right. Do you think they know I'm a wanted man? Huh. I don't know why he crouched. Take a second to uncrouch because this is very awkward. Alright, I'm thinking check out those letters once I get to a safe spot. I don't want to be out here in wolf country casually reading mail. That wouldn't make any sense. Got vultures circling.
Yeah. Easy.
Is this even a path? Barely.
You're all right now, girl.
It is very peaceful out here. Beats the heck out of people yelling at each other back at camp.
Idiot.
Cross where that guy's crossing. I believe that'll put us in Ambarino. Theoretically, my bounty should be next to nothing out there, at least compared to what it is in the other states.
Idiot.
Howdy, stranger.
How cold is it? 53? We're fine.
Okay there.
What are those? Elk study. Rocky Mountain cow elk, 3-star. Let's try it. It doesn't specify if I need an elk or if something else like a Rocky Mountain cow elk, for example, would work. So I figured we might as well take the pelt while we're here, and then we might look around for a little bit longer to see if we can find a plain elk. And obviously, if we find that, we'll know we've got the right thing. Also, this better be the right animal I'm looking for. Because there were multiple. I only got a chance to look at one, though.
Yep.
Rocks casually floating in midair.
Whoa.
Really? Been following a squirrel this entire time. That's for spite.
Yep. So,
I don't think I've ever been in this cabin. Somebody beat me to it. No option to loot the bodies, apparently. If I get desperate, I know I've got a place to sleep.
you're a brave girl. There, girl.
I guess we keep headed deeper into the country, see if we can find another one.
Hold up.
Easy. Nice and easy. Okay, let's try it this way.
This way. Come on. Let's go, girl.
They really should let you use the watch from the horse. How we doing on time? It's nearly 5 o'clock. I do want to find a spot to camp before it gets too dark.
Yep. Easy, easy.
Could be a decent spot. I also need to cook this rabbit before it spoils on me. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to leave the campfire. Let me pitch this tent again. Go ahead and advance the day. We'll pick up the hunt tomorrow morning. All right, 23 degrees. Got the cold weather gear on. Let's keep poking around.
Yep.
May have to wind up going up into the snow. I recognize this place. This is out where Javier and I robbed this house. Yep, so I've already been up in there. It's like I don't want to go too far in that direction because that's out toward Roanoke Ridge. Which is not where I'm trying to go. So let me actually cut back this way.
Yeah.
Maybe more toward the Big Valley area. Might have some better luck. Not sure what spooked the horse there, but I was not about to stick around to find out.
You done good, girl.
One advantage of coming up here, they'll be easier to see against the snow.
Yep.
Something out on the lake. What is that? Oh, that's a wolf. Okay. Good to know. We'll be going around. It's a lone wolf, too. That's unusual. Yeah, something is roaring. Let's keep going. is whipping it up, and there's no signs of life anywhere. We might need to head back down. Quite a view, though. I think we follow the water source out of here and hope that maybe somewhere an elk has decided it needs to take a drink.
Yeah, that's my girl. Yeah.
Plenty of deer and ram, but not a single elk in sight.
Yeah.
This is surprising. I thought they would have been all in these mountains. So far, I've only seen 2.
Easy there.
What is that? Whitetail buck. Son of a gun. Another ram. That looks promising. What is that in the water? Rocky Mountain bull elk, but it's 2-star. Let's hang around here for a little bit, because if there's one here, there's bound to be another one somewhere.
Yeah.
And apparently going into the snow was maybe too far north for them, because the only 2 I've seen have been right on the edge of the snow. Or the only 3 I've seen, I should say. What are those bad boys? horses. Is that a white Arabian? I believe that's a white Arabian. So if I was an elk, where would I go? Maybe try this way. And yes, I'm aware the White Arabian is one of the best horses, if not the best horse in the game, but I'm trying to do this as immersive as possible, and there's no way for Arthur to know that the White Arabian is the best horse in the game, so why would he abandon his horse out here in the middle of nowhere and then go for it? There's another cabin up here I could check into. Wound up getting a gold nugget out of the last one. Let's see if this one's got anything. Wait.
Easy. Whoa.
That is a shadow.
Yep.
Close, but no cigar. I want to say I have been in this one.
There we go.
Still, let's exercise some caution, shall we? It's not going to give me the prompt to open the door. All right. Kick. Well, it's pitch black in here. Yeah. Yep. Once again, somebody beat me to it. I wonder if Jack would like that. I know he asked for a book at one point. Letter, alright. It's another letter I'll read once I get back to camp. That's not what I meant to do. Let me smoke another premium cigarette to get this one in. Nope, don't like that. Not a fan of the doors that shut for no reason. Cover scent lotion. You know what? I'm going to use one and then take that one. Keep the wolves off of me as best I can. I can only carry 3 at a time. Is that a train? This is a train. That is super loud. Anything around the back? Nope. I take it back. I don't think I'd ever been in that cabin before because I don't remember kicking any doors down to find a scene like that.
Whoa, easy. Yeah.
wish they'd fleshed out Ambarino a little bit more. It'd be nice to have a mining town or some sort of a trading post, anything, some sign of civilization to come out here to, because right now all it is it's either empty buildings or it's buildings where people have been murdered inside. And open country. There's no in between.
Go, go. Yeah, there's a girl. Good girl. Yeah.
51. We'll go back to average temperature outfit. We'll try to cross and go up, because I know this river goes to Valentine eventually, and that's not where I want to go. Come on. Try not to get swept away.
Yeah, you good, girl? Yeah.
Yeah, that's Valentine right there. I'm already closer to it than I wanted to be.
Easy.
It's got to be a horse. No, wait. Rocky Mountain Bull Elk, 3-star. Don't you run, you... We're going to try not to get distracted by whatever's happening off to the right. Switch this up too, because I want to keep shotgun out in case I get bucked off the horse. So give me the bow instead of the rifle. Come on, where's that track? Is that one? Yep. I see it. Oh, shoot.
Yep.
That took an arrow to the head and it did nothing. What does it take? Down to a 1-star. That's frustrating. I don't know what else I could have done there. Maybe lasso it and then go stab it in the neck? I'll take the pelt regardless. Alright, hunt continues. At least now I've got a sense for where the general spawn area is, so I'll ride back and forth around here and hopefully another one will turn up before too long. And I'm definitely going to try to lasso the next one I see so I can then slit its throat. It'll be brutal, but it seems like the only way to get a perfect kill at this point. Because I don't know what else I could have done differently on that one. Because yeah, I'm using regular arrows, so it's not like I had the small game arrows equipped.
Help the blind. Help the blind. Help the blind.
Help a blind man.
Here.
Be warned, sir. Be warned. Surrounded by fields of burning fire and flesh, the devil will make his sacrifice.
Okay. I ain't too sure what to make of that.
For anyone not aware,
I need to be alone with my thoughts now.
that guy's like a foreshadowing or fortune-telling mechanic in the game. I don't know what you would call it, but he's got some cryptic cryptic messages that describe what's going to happen to Arthur and other characters of the game in the future.
Yeah. Yep.
This should be dinner for tonight. Looks like it'll be another night in the woods, unless I hurry up and find another one of these elk.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
No, no, please. Please, no.
Yep.
Could be what I need. How many stars is this one? It's a white-tailed deer. What's... Lock onto the buck, please. Or the elk, please. Rocky Mountain Bull Elk, 1 star. Keep working it. Eventually one's going to show up again.
Yeah.
What happens if I circle back to that spot right now?
Get the hell out of my sight.
Easy, big fella.
Yep.
God, I was maxed out on Sage. Oh well.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's that series of cabins over there where we slaughtered all the O'Driscolls.
Okay there. Yep. Slow up now.
What do I hear? What's that over there? Ram, I guess.
Yeah. Easy now.
Rocky Mountain Bull Elk 3-star. Alright, let's take it easy. Why is he already bolting? Come back here, you little devil. Don't go too close to the military base. Come on.
Come here. Okay.
Watch that stamina bar. Come on. Come on, come on. Go faster. Go faster. Kill it.
Come
Give me that perfect pelt, you little... Yes! All right. Now we're in business. What did that take? An hour? An hour plus, I know. Yeah, like an hour and 10 minutes or so.
You all right, girl?
All right, I should probably... Yeah, How much daylight we got left? Probably not much. It's already 8 o'clock. I think what I want to do here is go ahead and pitch camp. Advance the day, and then we'll ride back to camp in the morning. Go ahead and cook this turkey. Drink my end of the day coffee. I'll be up all night now. And let's see, set up a tent. So that gave me half my stamina core back. I think sleeping should give me the other half back pretty easy. Yep, we're full up. Tear it down, let's head back. Honestly, if you watch that entire hunt, that's dedication. I appreciate it. That took way longer than I thought it would.
Let's go, girl.
And this means I can get the repeater back. Give me the shotgun. Let's get... This looks like that three-way intersection I came up to before. Yep. Okay, so looks like I'm headed out the same way I came in.
There, girl. Morning, mister.
I didn't check, but I should have got some decent meat off of those elk as well. Which means when I do eventually get like some oregano and thyme and all that sort of stuff, I should be able to get some pretty decent core boosting meals out of that. So that ought to be helpful.
Slow it up. Yeah.
Didn't want to say anything when I was up in the woods, but I'm very surprised I did not come across any wolves. Because I feel like every time I go through that forest and online, I get hounded. Absolutely hounded. By pack after pack of wolves. State line. We ought to be okay. Go back to the warm weather outfit.
Easy, easy. Hold now. Shh, girl, shh. It's okay.
And is Pearson going to charge me to buy this satchel? So if he does, I only have $158 to my name. I mean, we've already seen Strauss lending money to Reverend Swanson in this run, so we know this gang.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've also got several letters to check out once I get back to camp. I don't think they have anything to do with anything that's going to be useful, but I'll read them for the fun of it.
Hey! Over here! Over here! You're wasting time I don't have. Thanks for nothing.
Yeah.
Finally returned from 2 days in the wilderness and nobody cares.
Get out of here, you damn parasite!
All of you, get to work.
Good morning.
This
I'm down to the scraps here now,
fine
Mr. Morgan.
country. Rich country. So get to work, all of you. We can do well and fine.
Now
here
this
for a
I can
while.
work with.
They will not think we came this way So get to work.
Thank you, Arthur.
We still need
Moment of
If you're
truth.
struggling for space in your satchel, just bring me the right
Lots of
materials
money.
and I'll
Tonic
work
satchel.
something up.
Beautiful. Craft that bad boy. All right, I feel like that's going to be the most important one for the run. That's why we decided to
I'll
go
worry
for
you
it.
on space in that bag of yours, Mr. Morgan. Just let me know if you need me to make you a new one.
I may decide to go for others at a later point, but that's definitely a nice one to cross off the list. My understanding is you get the benefit of whatever satchel you craft, even if you don't have it equipped. So, like, I could go for some of the other ones and equip whatever satchel I want. I could still get the carrying capacity benefit of the satchel that I went out and had crafted.
How are you doing?
So let's see here. This is one of the letters. Let's see what this is all about. Gone to track those men down and get our money back. The door's locked and the windows are boarded. Promise me you won't answer to nobody who comes calling, even if you think you know them. There's enough food and water for 4 days, but I should probably be home by tomorrow night at the latest. Practice your reading and writing for me. Evidently that did not go as planned. This has got to be one we picked up off the mail truck. Okay, apparently we have disappointed father here. Well, that letter never got delivered, so apparently the parents believe their son is lost at sea. All right, what's next? We just read that one. Letter from Mary. I got to go the other direction. Miriam Wegner. This looks like a long one. I decided I would write to you again because even though our world seems so far apart these days, I think of you often. New York is crowded and dirty, but alive. Feels like anything is possible, even for a country girl like me. And my biggest news is that I've been cast in a Henrik Ibsen play. Small role, but I can finally call myself a Broadway actress. Sometimes I do miss home. Yada, yada, yada. I received a letter from Lily Millet. Wow, isn't that the chick we chased down to get some money back from in Chapter 2 at Emerald Ranch? It appears that she's experiencing some financial difficulties. She was always very sensible with money. Apparently not. So I'm worried that Weasel Cooper, who is the guy we beat up in Emerald Ranch to get the money back from. She's also mentioned that she has not seen you leave the house in months. Well, that's pretty sad. I cannot even begin to imagine how painful it must have been for you to lose Joshua in such a horrible way, and cannot assume to instruct you how to grieve. But I worry about you existing in such isolation. Sixth letter with no response. Well, this one's not going to get a response either. Apparently, Uncle Eugene is being a not so nice guy. Withholding the mail. What do we got next? Saint Denis Times Tribute. Dear sirs, I would like to object in the strongest possible terms to all the sex on television. It's come to my attention that the habit of writing letters to newspapers has completely consumed my life. Oh, goodness. What a loser. All I do all day is think about what I'm going to say that is witty, plitty, and will impress people I do not know. This guy seems like he's way ahead of his time, though, because isn't that all Twitter is? Pretty sure that's all Twitter is. I never used to care about being pithy. Now it is consuming my life. My once successful career as a fertilizer salesman is now but a distant memory. I'm sure you had a lot of promise in that. On the eve of a new century, I pray that mankind will emerge fresh into a better world, one less consumed by the poses, pretensions, and images that have obsessed him in the 19th century. No such luck. I have many hope for our species, but few for myself. I noted in your last issue you misspelled my name. Henrietta Douglas. All the way in Tumbleweed, it is with great sadness that I inform you of the death of your husband. You may have read in the newspapers about the tragic fire that occurred at the Whitehorn Hotel here. Is there a burned-down hotel in Tumbleweed? As residents gathered to watch the St. Ignatius Day Parade, a few people began to cry out as smoke emerged from windows on the second floor of the hotel. Within 30 minutes, the entire building was engulfed. Your husband's body was recovered the next day amidst the rubble. We are working with a local coroner to prepare his body for shipment. Well, somebody's never going to get their husband's body back because we stole the letter. Judge Finley. Dear sir, your honor, you will pardon me for addressing you. However, I am very ill, so much so that I am not in a condition to attend my trial. I would like you to send me to the poor farm or send me my release. I am the unfortunate victim of the morphine habit. Judge, your honor, you have discharged me on more than one occasion, and by doing so have exhibited great kindness. If you do so again, I promise I will go away and be a good girl in the future. Likely story. Okay, and that's everything we found out there in the wilderness, because this is that note we picked up from that one house that had a bunch of skeletons in it after the crazy cult people committed a mass suicide. Whew. All right, well, that elk hunt took way longer than I thought it would. I thought I'd be able to get the elk hunt plus maybe a mission in this episode. I am going to go ahead and shut it down for the day. Let me go ahead and save. And then next episode, hopefully, we can get back into main storyline missions. All right, that's saved. Very good. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a good rest of your day, and hope to see you in the next episode.